changes.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Clash Royale video. This is Rami from Raw Gaming, and today brought you a deck that is going to be undefeated. It's going to lift up your cups, it's going to lift up your trophies. Now here's the deck. I know it's very cheap to play, it has every counter that you could think about. If you don't have the Mega Minion upgraded, so you can replace that with archers, and I will show you how to play that. This has been a big success for me. I played that deck against many types of decks, and it has a counter for, man, absolutely everything. I tried that with my clan mates. The only time that I lost is when I lost connection. Now I'll show you how it works against air attacks, against heavy pushes like, you know, golems or hugs or something like that. But man, it works. I love this deck, and honestly I'm going to use it in the challenges, I'm going to use it in my pushes, and I'm going to master it, and I want you to do the same. And you know what, if you don't succeed the first time, do it again, because practice makes perfect, man. Like in this battle I was facing a guy actually using all air, so he using a lava hound, he using minions and minion horde along with his miner and goblins with P.E.K.K.A. I'll show you how I won that one. He dropped his miner, his lava hound right on the left, so I dropped my barbarians. I want to cycle back to my giant. Now look at my giant. I have enough elixir to drop my giant right in front of my barbarians, and I had enough elixir to drop my goblins, my arrows in there. So look at the right hand tower, man. Right hand tower is getting demolished. So, and my spear goblins are doing work on the left. My fireball is going to take care of the rest. So you have a counter for everything. So if you've been facing, you know, like 3 musketeers, you've got the fireball. If the fireball is not upgraded to take the musketeers down, you have the arrows as well. So just make sure that you have them right together. Drop them right on the musketeers, and with the arrows is gonna take them out. Easy push, easy defense, and it's gonna work out good for you. Now this deck is going to be 3 crown deck. You don't have to worry about grabbing one side of the arena and leave the other, so you go for the win, man. You don't worry about one tower out of yours, because if you lose that tower, you're going to grab another 2. So it works out good. That goblin barrel is a zap bait. So when they drop that, when you drop that goblin barrel on there, so they will zap it, so they won't be able to take down the goblins or the spear goblins right behind the giant. So look in here. He's struggling to get 1 tower, and I got his king tower to 671. So it's a matter of time to get the 3 crown win. Dropping my giant right at the back to build up my elixir with 40 seconds left, I know that I'm going to grab the 3 wins. So I have got my giant down, I've got my barbarians down. Of course he's going to rocket that, so he actually, like, you know, it's a waste of elixir because my barbarians cost 5 and he spent 6 to take them down. But man, look, I did cycle back to another giant. I've got my mega minion down, one spear goblins down, and I've got my barbarians right behind the goblin barrel. Last hit from the giant, grab 3 crowns to 1. This is a replay. We will do live attacks now, and I will show you how I win against different types. This deck is awesome. I loved it. It works out good. It's fun to play with. Man, you have to try it. If you don't have the mega minion again, you can replace that with archers. It's gonna work out good for you if you are facing air attacks, and it's going to cost the same amount of elixir. Now look in here. I've got my giant down, so waiting to build up my elixir. So it's going to work out good. I've got my spear goblins down, I've got my mega minion down, So we'll play the Mega Minion in there and Spear Goblins to help take down that Royal Giant in there. But you know what? I have got my Barbarians, but I'm not going to drop my Barbarians. I'm going to zap. I'm going to bait him and try to get my Goblin Barrel right onto the tower. Even though I didn't get that, but look at my Fireball. My Fireball are going to take down his archers and the tower down to 2544. So in terms of damage wise, I am winning right now. So this guy is, well, the way he plays his Royal Giant, because he knows that my Giant is down, so he wants to counter my push with a counter. So he wants to counter my push with his Royal Giant so he can distract my other cards, like, you know, on the table. You know, I'm not really worried about that, because, you know, at the end of the day, I have got my Giant down, I've got my Fireball down, I've got 2 Barbarians down, and my Spear Goblins. And of course that log is going to do some work, but is not going to take everything out. With the last Barbarian down, took the tower down to 5. Brilliant. Look, this is an advantage for you, because you know what? He's doing pushes, he's doing whatever he could to grab that win, but he can't get into my tower. That Ice Whiz in there, I'm not really worried about it, I'll leave it in there. Now with another Royal Giant coming in there, I have my push going to the right, I have my Barbarians going to the left, Fireball on his Barbarians in there, and dropping my Goblins there. So this cannot go wrong. It has to go for 3 crown. Another Giant down. I've got all my cards on the table, and you know what? I'm still building Alexa with 27 seconds left. 3 crowns. Perfect. So it works. 34 cups, and let's jump into another live battle and see if we could grab it out. But I know we will, and I want you to do the same. I want you to win. I want you to grab that win. I want you to grab those cups and go home happy. So now we are facing level 12. It's going to be a bit hard, but let's see if this deck works. So starting up, I've got my Fireball, my Giant, my Goblin Barrel, and arrows. Dropping my Goblin Barrel on the tower, so to bait if he has, like, you know, zap or arrows or something like that, because my Spear Goblins are going to do some work. Now dropping his level 6 Golem in there, followed by the minions. My Barbarians are going to take care of his Golem, my arrows are going to take care of the minions in there, and I've got my Giant down, I've got my Mega Minion down, followed by the Goblins in there. It's going to be an easy win. How could that go wrong, man? Like, honestly, how could that go wrong? Now he dropped the Knight in there just to help out taking down my troops, but it's fairly too late. So his Knight is demolished. His Knight has a slither of health left. So I'm not worried about the Ice Wizard in there. Let him take a few hits on my tower. His Golem actually caused over 1600 damage on my right tower, but I'm not worried about that. I took down one tower and I caused damage on the right tower, so it's very fair trade in there. So now he dropped his poison in there, is not going to do some work for him, because that is not going to kill my Barbarians all the way, and by the time that Golem goes to my tower is going to be dead. Now my Giant going to that tower, I've got my one Barbarian left and my Mega Minion and my Spear Goblins going to the tower, getting that tower down. Now I wasn't too worried about his Knight in there, but come on, like, why would I let the Knight goes to my tower? So I dropped my Barbarians in there and Goblin Barrel. Look, he poisoned actually my Goblin Barrel in there. He poisoned the Goblins in there. But my arrows are going to do work. My Spear Goblins are going to take that Knight down. How could this go wrong? There is no way. With 30 seconds left, man, I am sure that his golem, maybe he will grab one win, one crown, but he won't grab the win because his deck caught heaps of elixir. So my giant going in there. I have my goblin burrow right on the tower. Took it down. 5 seconds left. 2 crown to 0. 2 crown to 1. Fair game. I'm happy with the results, and this is how the game works. This is how this deck works. 24 cups. So far this deck is undefeated. Guys, try it out. You have the picture on the right hand side of the whole screen, so try it out and see how it goes with you. If you didn't subscribe yet, make sure you subscribe, because next month I'm going to do a giveaway, so you get a part of it. Alright, this is the end of our video. Good luck guys, and kick bombs, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, and make sure you do lift up for your cups. Have a good one. Rami.